Oh boy, fifth Q&A. Why'd this take so long? I don't really know. Complications. Anyway, yeah, there was two actual Q&A drop boxes, 5 and 5A. But as you can see, 5 is almost a year old, and 5A, well, it's a couple months old. Anyway, I'm actually doing the Q&A now, so yeah, let's just get right into it, I guess. Opinion on the Fapasa E32s. If you were the YouTube CEO, what would you do? Why did you create the GR Railroad? And do you want chicken nuggets? I'm gonna skip the first question because when I searched it up, I could not find anything. So, second question, I really don't know because that's a very high tier job, I guess, or position. Third reason, why did I create the GR Railroad? Well, I wanted a fictional railroad, but in terms of the name, I had no clue of what the name should be, so I just named it after my channel, GR standing for Gaming Railfanner, of course, so there's that. And the last question, maybe, sure, I guess. Am I cool? And opinion on Mark and Amtrak's P32 AC DMs. Well, of course you are cool. Second question, well, they're pretty much just P42s or P40s, except they're made for dual mode. So I don't really know. They're something, I guess. They're Genesis locomotives, so I guess I'll say that. Will you no longer do Roblox train crashing videos? No, I still will. They're just going to be very infrequent because due to Roblox changing physics along with other stuff, it's actually been harder to make these videos, so they're still going to be a thing, just very rare. Opinion on Go Transit. Are horn zones annoying? What's your favorite commuter rail? And what's your favorite class 1? Well, in terms of Go Transit, it's okay, I guess. Quiet zones, well, at one point I kind of don't care, but they're annoying, so there's that. Favorite commuter rail? Coaster, I guess. And then favorite class 1 would probably... I actually have no clue. I don't really like the class 1s, but I guess Union Pacific? Do you like Trinity Railway Express? What's your favorite coaster, SC44? And is Ari still pissed? Well, yes, I actually do like TRE. It's a pretty good commuter rail. My favorite coaster, SC44, would probably be 5007. And in terms of the character Ari, well, she's been through a lot. There has been a lot of things that have happened to her. So she's still pissed, I guess. Oh boy, this is a lot of words. What is your favorite fallen flag that has ran in Ontario before? Opinions on CSX 1976. What is your favorite heritage paint scheme on the CN fleet? And if you could rail fan anywhere in Canada that you could think of, where would it be? Um, well, to start off, it has to be only Illinois Central because that's pretty much the only units I've ever seen that have ran in Ontario. So I guess we're going with that. CSX 1976, well, I've said it many times in my Moments in the Rail Industry video series. I don't care about them. So I don't necessarily care about the this unit, I guess. Well, there's some units that I've actually said, that's pretty good, but in general, I don't care. Favorite CN Heritage unit? Uh, what was it? CN 8952? Yeah, the Grand Trunk Heritage unit. Because, well, it's the only one that I could say it looks okay. And it's also an SD70M-2 instead of an ET44AC. And last question, where would you rail fan in Canada? Um, well, where I live is perfectly fine, or the places I rail fan is perfectly fine already, but I definitely want to rail fan somewhere a little bit east of the Greater Toronto area or west, because, well, the Greater Toronto area doesn't really offer too much. So I guess I don't really know much for this. So east of it or west of it, that's pretty much it. Like east of the city or west of the city. That's all I'm gonna say. What is your opinion on Via's SCB-40 chargers? Well, this comment was made 9 months ago, but I'll still correct it. They are actually via SCV-42s. The B in SCB actually stands for Brightline, so in this case, the V in SCV stands for VIA. Anyways, the opinion on them, they're actually pretty good compared to the other Chargers. That's what everyone's been saying. I mean, again, I don't really care about the Chargers. Like, I mean, I like them. I like all of them, but in terms of this one, they're pretty good. Will you make any plane crazy rail fanning videos in the future? Yes, I still will. Same thing with Roblox train crashing. It's just going to become rare. So, it's not gone, but it's not frequent. What is your opinion on the MPI HSP-46? This is literally just the passenger GEVO, so pretty boring. Have you rail fanned in Toronto, like Union Station or something near that? What would you rate my channel, and do you like any of the CN-8s? I have not rail fanned in Union Station. I have been to Union Station. I have taken trains from Union Station, but I've never rail fanned there. Rating your channel, it's pretty good. And for as this liking the CN-8s, they're okay. However, crews don't seem to like them, so oh well. Will you do a commuter railroad tier list? I'm unsure at the moment, so we'll see. Favorite coaster cab car? 2307. Will you post videos of actually playing games? Or me actually playing games? I've kind of already done that. I mean, I had a few City Skylines videos, but not really, no. Especially with the amount of different types of content I have on here. It's gonna be a far stretch to include those fully, so oh well. Who inspired you to make videos, and what is your favorite locomotive? Well, there's realistically only one channel that inspired me to actually start a channel, and that's Spencer Hughes 2255. It's a channel I've watched almost since I was born, actually. And coincidentally, that channel was actually made the day I was born, June 30th, 2006. Oh wait, now you guys know how old I am, and that also means my birthday's coming up. Anyway, yeah, there's that. And my favorite locomotive, well, it's kind of the one that's in front of you right now, the Charger, I guess. So, yeah, a lot of people are probably gonna flame me for that, but I don't really care. What was your first impression on creating Melee? And if you wanted to eliminate a passenger locomotive, what would it be? Oh boy, the first one's about to be a long one. So, my first impression of creating Melee was I wanted something unique compared to the, at the time, I'd say 22 characters. I don't remember how many was on my wall, but it was not 24. So, I created Melee, and you remember the first one, obviously, because I've shown you. So, yeah, there was that. But then, when I started making more characters with the inclusion of Jana, I decided to change her once again to this. As you can see, she's in the center. Anyway, I changed her to that because I wanted to match the three more, since it was only correct to match the siblings, because, well, why not? So, in general, creating Melee was, well, interesting. And then when I first revealed her to the channel, things went south very fast. So, my first impression, well, in general, just my first impression with Melee was, oh, this is going to be a perfect character. But then when I added her to the channel, things went very far. So, there's that. And the locomotive I'm eliminating is the fat-ass MP54 AC. Those things are just heavy. I mean, sure, GEVOs and, in general, 6-axle locomotives are heavier. However, this locomotive is heavy in terms of 4 axles. I might not be correct, but I think it's the heaviest 4-axle locomotive we have now. What is your social security number? I'm just kidding, I'm not going to give you that. All jokes aside, what is your favorite locomotive on your railroad? Well, in terms of a fictional railroad, come on, Charger. Anyway, I'm kind of joking. No, I'm not. It is the Charger because in real life, my favorite locomotive is the Charger. But what Charger specifically? That is Rex, of course. Come on, he's the best. Do you hear that whistle down the line? No, I hear a K5LLA. Who is rail fanning right now? What is your favorite character of the characters that you've been drawing? Alright guys, we're back in the room. You might think it's Melee, or Jana, or Rex. That is wrong. It's, yes. Her. If Go Transit didn't exist, what would your favorite commuter rail be? Favorite California cab car, and favorite Class 1. Go Transit's actually not my favorite. Sure, it might be my home commuter rail, but it's not. It's Coaster on screen right now. Favorite California cab car? No, it's not 6905. It is 6953, but of course, it is currently still dead. So, oh well. It'd probably be 6908 now. And favorite Class 1? I don't really have a favorite. Again, I said probably Union Pacific, but it's not really favorite. It's the better of the worst. So there's that. What camera do you use, and what are your filming methods and techniques? I just use a phone. And everyone's like, he uses a phone, not a camera? No, I use a phone. Filming techniques? I don't really have that many filming techniques. I just see a train and catch a train. That's all, guys. I don't really... I'm not really... I wouldn't say I'm good, but I don't really do anything fancy. I just go out and film trains and go back home. Well, that's pretty much a wrap on this Q&A video. It was actually kind of rushed because, well, June in Canada, if you're still in school, is kind of crunch time, especially if you're in high school with all, exams and stuff. And since this is pretty much my last year of high school, it's it's hard. So, yeah, just pretty much got pushed out in a matter of an hour or two. So, yeah, there's that. I really hope the next Q&A I do isn't delayed massively, and it isn't rushed, and it's more, formal. But anyways, that's pretty much it. So, see ya.